G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and today I'm going to show you how to build my Tuscan cottage. And gosh, it is super cute, isn't it? That's what I love about these Tuscan buildings. You can make them super simple in design, but they just look absolutely beautiful once you surround them with all sorts of greenery and decorations. But it's not just a cute exterior. We have a full interior, so we've got a really nice staircase up here. And it is just cute and cozy inside. So we've got a bit of a lounge area, a cooking area over our fireplace. We've got a pantry and a dining table. And if we go upstairs, we've got a lovely, cutesy little bedroom. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build absolutely everything you can see here. All the plants and even the tree. And this will be a block for block tutorial. And when I say block for block, I mean it. So I'll be saying place a sandstone there with a sand above and a smooth sandstone. There'll be no guesswork at all. I will show you where to place every single block. And this is how the build looks without shaders. And if you go down to the video description, you will find a link to a full materials list. So that's enough talking, let's get started. Okay, we're going to begin by marking out where our house is going to go. So we're just going to build a square and just be mindful that some of the bushes and the staircase up to the front door will extend a few blocks beyond the borders of this square. So this square is 14 blocks long on all four sides. Okay, now I want you to grab some regular sandstone blocks and we're going to build this shape within our square, and the front door is at the bottom of the screen. And once you've done that, we're going to add some stone blocks. Now these blocks will not be visible, so you could use dirt if you wanted to. So pause the video and go ahead and copy these in. Okay, looking from the front of the build, I want you to come over to right here and place a sea lantern. Now this doesn't have to be a sea lantern, it won't be visible, so you can use any light emitting block that you like. Now grab some redstone lamps and we're going to place them right there. And then looking from this direction, we'll place a lever there and switch them on. Now grab some stripped birch logs, and what we're going to be doing is placing them all in this direction so the logs will always be facing the same way. And here's the aerial view. Go ahead and place your stripped birch logs everywhere where I've placed mine. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and remove your polished diorite border. We don't need it anymore. Okay, now we're going to build our front door. So come along to these two stone blocks and we're going to place two cut sandstone slabs. Behind them, we're going to place two cut sandstone, and in front, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 cut sandstone. Then back to our cut sandstone slabs, we're going to place 3 like that. Now grab regular sandstone, come along to the side of these two blocks, and we're going to go 2 sandstone, then a sand, a sandstone, and a sand. Now on the other side of these two blocks, we're going to go sandstone, then birch planks, sandstone again, then sand, and a sandstone. Now you can grab birch stairs. We're going to place 2 upside down like that. And on top, we'll put a sandstone with a sand next to it. Then grab birch trapdoors. We're going to place 2 on that side and 2 on that side. Okay, now we're going to do our back door. So come along to this side, and right here we're going to place a sandstone, and then 1, 2, 3 cut sandstone, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 cut sandstone slabs. Now back to your sandstone, we're going to place it right there with a cut sandstone on top, then a sand and a smooth sandstone. Then we're going to skip 2 blocks and place a sand, then a sandstone, then another sand and a sandstone. Now grab your birch stairs, we'll place 2 upside down right there, and we'll do a sand on the left and a sandstone on the right. Then you can grab your birch trapdoors and we're going to place 2 on each side. And staying at the back door, we're going to place 3 sandstone right there, and we're just going to keep building it up until it's at the same height as our doorway. but then we're also going to add an extra layer on top. Now come around to the front door and we're going to do something similar. So place 3 sandstone there and just keep building it up until it's at the same height, but we're just going to stop right there. And staying at the front, we're going to replace some blocks. So we're going to knock out that block and place in some birch planks, and we'll knock out that one and place in a smooth sandstone. And then we're going to knock out those 3 and they will all be smooth sandstone. Now I want you to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of these will be blocks of sand. So go ahead and copy that in. And then we can swing around to the back wall, and I want you to knock out those 2 blocks. We'll place in a cut sandstone and then a sand block, and then we're going to come down here, knock out that one, and those 3. We'll do a cut sandstone, then 2 more cut sandstone and a smooth sandstone, and we'll knock out those 2 and place in 2 more smooth sandstone. Then we're going to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and these will all be sand blocks. So go ahead, pause the video if you need to, but copy that in. Okay, once you've finished that, come along to this side here, and we're going to place 9 sandstone blocks along that wall. And we're going to do that 4 more times. So all we're doing is building this wall up to the same height as our other 2 walls, just like that. Okay, look up to the top right-hand corner, and just diagonally down from that, we're going to knock out that block, and then those 2 and these 3. Now on each side, we're going to place 2 stripped spruce logs, and then we'll place jungle trapdoors on top of those and just flick them down. We'll grab spruce trapdoors, place 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top, and then at this height right here, we're going to come along and place 2 jungle trapdoors. Then you can break those blocks and flip your trapdoors down, and then I want you to come to the inside of the building, and holding shift, we're going to place 2 more trapdoors against those and flick those down. Now come back to the outside of the wall, and we're going to break that block right there and place in a cut sandstone, and then up the top we'll knock out those 2. We'll do a cut sandstone and a smooth sandstone beside it. Then over here we're going to knock that out and replace it with a cut sandstone, and then we'll knock out that one and place in birch planks. And now we're going to place in some sand blocks. So just below this window, I want you to knock out 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. We'll also do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you can pause the video if you need to and break those. And all we're going to do is everywhere where we knocked out a block, we're going to replace it with a sand block, just like that. Okay, now you can come back to the front of the building, and on top of this sandstone block, we're going to place 2 cut sandstone, a sand and a cut sandstone, and on top of this corner, we'll do exactly the same thing. So 2 cut sandstone, a sand and a cut sandstone. Now swing around to this corner right here, and we're going to place a cut sandstone, then a smooth sandstone block, then a cut sandstone and a sand on top, and then come along to this single sandstone right here, and we'll do a cut sandstone, then 2 sandstone blocks, then a cut sandstone and a sandstone block. And just to the left of this pillar, we're going to place a smooth sandstone with another one right there, and then 3 blocks of sand, and then 3 blocks of sandstone. And then we will swing around to this side. I want you to place a sand block right there, then 2 sandstone with a birch plank in the middle, and a sand on the end. Above that sand, we'll do birch planks, sandstone, and sand. And then with sandstone, we're just going to run them across the top. Now in this gap, we're going to place stripped spruce logs on each side, and they will have jungle trapdoors against them. On the bottom, we'll place 2 spruce trapdoors, we'll place another 2 on top, then we'll knock out that block and replace it with a sand. And then just over here, we're going to place 3 sandstone with an extra one right there, and then 1, 2, 3 blocks of sand, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 smooth sandstone, and we'll finish with a sand in the corner. And then we will swing around to the front of the building. We'll do 2 sandstone and a sand, then 2 stripped spruce logs on each side, and they will have jungle trapdoors on the front. Then we'll place a block of sand there and 2 sandstone, and you can place a spruce trapdoor and another one right there. Okay, now you can come in your front door and we're going to look over at our redstone lamps. Just to the left of those, we're going to place 2 sandstone with another 2 on top, then another 2 with 2 stone blocks on the very top. Now on the right-hand side of the redstone lamps, we're going to place 2 sandstone, then a smooth sandstone with a regular sandstone, 2 more sandstone on top, 1 there, and a smooth one. Now right up the top here, we're going to fill in this gap with 4 sandstone, and then grab smooth sandstone stairs, and we'll place 2 upside down. Now grab some cut sandstone slabs. We'll place 1 on the stone block with another one above our lever, and then on top of those, we're going to place waxed exposed copper trapdoors. Then grab some barrels. We're going to place 2 right there and 1 on the end, and they will have spruce slabs underneath. Then against our stairs, we're going to place 2 spruce trapdoors. Alrighty, now you can come back to the front of the building, and we're going to place some slabs around the top of this section right here. So starting against the sand block, we're going to place 2 brick slabs, and then we'll do a single granite slab, then 1, 2, 3 brick slabs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of the granite slabs, and we'll do 2 brick, then a granite, then a brick, and then 2 granite, then 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks, and we'll finish with 2 granite. And staying with our slabs, come back to the front of the building, and we're going to place them on top of the wall. So we're going to place 1 brick slab right there, skip a block, place another, then a third, then we'll turn the corner, place a granite slab, then a brick slab, then come all the way to the end and place a brick slab right there. And come back to the front, and we're going to use stairs this time. So we're going to start with a granite stair, then a brick stair, then looking from this direction, we'll do 2 granite stairs, and then 2 brick stairs, 1, 2, 3 granite, and a brick. Alrighty, now we're going to go inside our building and look over toward our front door. Now just inside of the front door, I want you to place 2 stone blocks. Then looking from this direction, we'll place a stripped birch log and another one right there. Then beside this, we'll place 4 stripped birch logs, then a single and a single. Now grab some oak stairs, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And staying with our oak stairs, we're going to place 1 right there, and then we'll do 3 more just to make a staircase. Then we'll look in this direction and place a stripped oak log, so it's oak this time, not birch. Then we'll look back toward our front door and do 1, 2, 3 stripped oak logs, and then a stripped oak wood. That's the one with bark on every side. Then back to our oak logs, I want you to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just going to build all of these along until they connect to the other wall. So just go ahead and fill this in. Okay, we're going to use bricks and granite again, but this time we're using blocks. So come along to the front of the build, and we're going to start next to that block of sand. So we'll start with a brick, then a granite, then a brick, and turn the corner, place a granite, then a stone block, then a brick, and then 4 stone blocks. Then if you look at it from this side, we'll place another 4 stone blocks with 1 right there and another one, and then just beside this we'll do a sand. Then you can grab your stripped oak logs, look in this direction, we'll place 2 right there, and then we'll place 6 right here. Okay, come back around to the front of the building, and starting against that sandstone, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spruce trapdoors. Then we'll place a cut sandstone there with a sand block, then 2 sandstone and another sand. Then we're going to skip that block and place a smooth sandstone. Now on top of our trapdoors, just place some temporary blocks, and we're going to surround them with copper trapdoors and make sure you've waxed them, and then you can remove your temporary blocks. Okay, grab a smooth sandstone and we're going to place it right there with the sand on top, and then a birch plank, and then 2 sandstone off to the side. Then grab stripped spruce logs, we'll place 2 there, and another 2, and they will have jungle trapdoors on the front. Then place a spruce trapdoor there, another one there, and then place a sand on top of our spruce. Then over here we're going to place a sandstone, then a sand, then a sandstone. And over here we're going to place a smooth sandstone, then a sand, then a cut sandstone, and then an upside down sandstone stair. Underneath that we'll place a birch trapdoor, and you can flick it down, then come to the inside, and on top of the sandstone we'll place a birch door. Then you can come back to this side. Just above our window we're going to place some birch planks and then 2 sandstone. Okay, now you can swing around to the back of the building, and starting right here we're going to place a sand, 2 sandstone, then a birch plank, 2 sandstone and a sand. Then on top of the sand we're going to place a cut sandstone, then a sandstone, and then a birch plank. And then we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 sandstone blocks and another 2 down here. Then we're going to go 2 sand, then a cut sandstone, and then a smooth sandstone. And in this hole we're going to make a window, so place your stripped spruce each side and put your jungle trapdoors on the front, and we'll do 2 spruce trapdoors there, then another 2, then just above these trapdoors here we're going to place a sand block with 2 sandstone beside it. Okay, now we're going to build up our side walls, and it might be easier for me to show you from the inside of the building. So look over to the side where our staircase is, and we'll do this level by level. So sandstone, smooth sandstone, sand, and another sand, then 2 smooth sandstone, and a sand, and then 1, 2 sandstone. And then we'll do a cut sandstone, 2 sand, 2 smooth sandstone, then 2 sand, then we'll do a sandstone and a birch plank. And finally we'll do a smooth, then 2 sandstone, another smooth, then a sand, 3 sandstone, and finish with a cut sandstone. And then we'll do the opposite side, so we're going to start on this block right here. We'll do a cut sandstone, then a smooth, then sand, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sandstone. We'll place an extra one right there and an extra one right there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 sand blocks, then a smooth sandstone and 2 more sand. And to finish we'll do a cut sandstone, then 1, 2, 3 sandstone, then 1, 2, 3 smooth, and we'll do a sand there and another sand. And now I want you to jump over that wall and come to this side, and just in the middle of this stone we're going to place 2 stone blocks right there with a sandstone in front and a cut sandstone. Now on top of these we're going to place 4 sandstone, and then we'll do a cut sandstone there and a sand, and we'll do 2 regular sandstone. And then I want you to place a sand right there, and we're going to surround that with 3 regular sandstone. Then we'll do a cut sandstone and surround that with 3 more regular sandstone. Now on top we're going to place 4 sandstone walls, and they will have 4 spruce fences. And looking in the same direction I am, we're going to place 2 spruce stairs on top, and then in the opposite direction 2 more spruce stairs. Okay, now we're going to look back down at this wall where our chimney is. And across the top of the wall here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 oak fence gates, and you can open all of those up. On the other side of the chimney, we're just going to place 2 and open those up as well. Then you can swing around to the opposite wall. We're going to do 1 oak fence gate, skip a block, then place 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a block and place a single, and then you can go ahead and open those up as well. And staying on this wall, I want you to grab some bricks, and we're going to place one on top of the cut sandstone with an extra 2 beside it. Then we're going to place a stone block, and we're going to place them every second block until you've placed 4 stone in total. And then we're going to go 2 bricks, then 2 granite, and finish with 2 bricks on the end. And we're going to do something similar on the opposite wall. So if you come over here, we'll place a brick on the end with 2 more bricks poking out toward the front. Then grab your stone blocks. We'll place 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll do a granite, 2 bricks, a granite on the end, and then finish with 2 more bricks. And then I want you to look down at that stone at the bottom of our chimney, and we're going to place a granite stair right there with a granite slab beside it. And then on the opposite side of the chimney, we're going to place a brick and another brick, and then 1, 2, 3 brick slabs, and then a granite slab on top of the stone. Then you can come to the back door with oak fence gates. I want you to place 1 right there and another one right there. They will have brick slabs on top. Then we'll do a brick stair with a granite stair beside it. Okay, now you can come back up to the top of our building, and just against these stone and bricks, we're going to place upside down oak stairs all the way along like that. And on the opposite wall, we're going to do the same thing. So upside down oak stairs. Then grab oak slabs. We'll place 1 against the stair right on the end. Then we'll skip 3 blocks, place another, skip 3, and place another. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So it's just 1 slab on each end, and then 1 right in the middle. Then grab stripped oak logs starting against the middle sandstone here. We're just going to run these along until we connect on the other side. Then with oak planks, just in line with where we put our slabs, we're going to place an oak plank against our stripped oak. So 1, 2, and 3. Now grab some stone blocks starting right in the middle, right there. We're going to place a stone block, and we're just going to place 1 every second block until we get to the end. Okay, looking from the front of the building, I want you to place 2 brick slabs right there. Then we're going to turn to the left, and against our stripped oak, we're going to place 3 brick slabs, then a granite slab, and 2 more brick slabs. Then come to the back of the building, we'll put in our 2 brick slabs right there. Then turn to the left again, we'll do a single brick slab, then 1, 2, 3 granite slabs, and finish with 2 brick slabs. And looking from the front of the building, I'm going to place a brick next to that brick slab, and on the other side, I'm going to place a granite. Now, just behind those, we're going to place 2 stone blocks, and then we will turn to the left, and on top of this slab, we'll do a granite, also on top of that slab, and on that slab as well. And on this side, we'll do the same thing. So just on top of the oak slabs, we are going to place granite. Then you can come to the back of the building next to our slabs. I'm just going to do 2 bricks this time, and they will have stone blocks behind them. And then just with bricks, we're going to fill up these gaps right here. So 3 bricks there, and another 3, and the same on this side. 3 bricks, and another 3. Okay, come along to the front of the build, and against that stone block, we'll do a brick, and just to the left, we'll do a brick slab. Then down here, we'll do a brick slab with another one on top, and then a brick slab on the end. So we're just making the nice slope of the roof. On this side, we're going to mix in some granite slabs. So we'll do a granite slab there. Then down here, we'll do a brick slab on the bottom with a granite slab on top, and then a brick slab on the end. And we're going to do the same thing on this side, but we'll mix up the granite. So we'll start with our brick against the stone. We'll do a brick slab, 2 brick slabs, and a brick slab on the end. And on this side, we'll do a brick slab, another brick slab with a granite slab on top, and then a brick slab on the end. Okay, looking from the front again, we're going to swing around to the left-hand side. And from this slab, we're going to skip a block, then place a granite slab, skip a block, place a brick, then a granite, then a brick, then a granite. Now right here, we're going to do a brick stair, and another, and a third, then we'll do a granite stair, then 2 brick stairs. And this time we're going to swing around to the right hand side. We're going to skip a block from that slab and then place a brick slab, then a granite slab. On the other side of the chimney we'll do a granite slab and then a brick slab. Then grab brick stairs, then we'll do granite stair, another granite and a third granite stair, and finish with a brick stair. And looking from the front, we're going to come up to the top of the build. In between these stone we'll do a brick, then another brick and a third, then we'll do a granite, and then we'll do a brick. Now I want you to look from this side. In front of the stone block we're going to do a brick, then a granite, and then brick, 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 and brick. Then we can swing around to this side. We'll do 2 bricks in front of the stone, then 2 granite and 2 bricks. And staying with these same blocks, we're going to come along to this line of wood, and starting from the front of the build we're going to do a brick, then skip a block, do another brick, and then a granite, then 2 bricks and a granite. Then we'll come along to the same spot on the other side. This time we're going to do granite and another one, then 1, 2, 3 bricks, and finish with a granite. And now we're going to place some slabs. So starting from the front of the building, on top of the stone we'll do a brick slab and another and a third, then we'll do a granite slab and finish with 2 brick slabs. Then we're looking from the left hand side, starting on that wood we'll do a brick slab and another and a third, and then 2 granite slabs. Then we'll go to the opposite side, starting on this bit of wood we'll do a brick slab and another, then 2 granite slabs, and finish with a brick slab. And staying on the side where our chimney is, what we're going to do is make a nice slope from that slab up the top to our stair down the bottom. So starting on top of this stone block, I'm going to do a granite slab there, and then another one, and that's our slope. So we'll move on to the next section. This time we'll do a brick slab there, and another one. Then over here I'm going to do brick slab, then a granite slab, and then we'll do just brick slab and brick slab. Then we'll do brick slab, granite slab, and brick slab and granite slab. And finally we just need to cover up this wood, so I'll do a granite slab and another, then we'll do a brick slab, and granite slab. So that's that side of the roof done. Let's do this side. So starting from the front of the build, we're going to make the slope starting from that slab down to the stair. So we're going to do a brick slab, then a brick slab, then a granite slab, and another granite. Then we'll do 2 brick slabs, another 2 brick slabs, then we'll do granite, brick, brick, and granite. And to cover up the wood, once again, starting from the front of the build, we'll do a brick, then 2 granite slabs, another brick slab, and a granite slab. Okay, that's our roof all done. Now we're going to put in some walls. So come to this corner here. Down the bottom, I want you to do a sandstone wall, then an end stone brick wall. Then we'll build with sandstone walls all the way up. The second last one, we'll do an end stone brick, and then a sandstone. Then you can come along to this corner. We'll just do 3 sandstone walls. Then we will swing around to the back of the build. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sandstone walls. Then we'll do an end brick wall and then 2 sandstone. Then in this corner we'll do sandstone, then end stone, and we'll build them all the way up. And the very last one we'll do an end stone. And looking from the front, we're going to come along to this smooth sandstone and place a birch trapdoor there, with a soul lantern below it. Then we'll swing around to the right hand side, just diagonally up from this corner. We're going to do a birch button, then swing around to the back wall. We'll do a birch button right there, and another one right up the top there. Then grab your trapdoors again against that smooth sandstone. We'll do our birch trapdoor, then hold shift, place a chain, and we'll do another soul lantern. And we'll continue to swing around to this side, and right here I want you to place a birch button, and above that we'll do some glowberries, and they won't grow because of the birch button's in the way. We'll do another birch button right there, and another one down the bottom here. Then grab some azalea leaves, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then you can swing around to the front of the build. Just in front of this sandstone wall, we're going to do a glowberry. This one you'll need to use shears so it won't grow anymore. And then against the bottom wall, we'll do azalea leaves and another one right there. And then we can look over to our chimney. We'll do an azalea leaf there and then two just below it. And then down here, we'll go azalea leaf and another one. Then on the opposite side of the chimney, we're going to start with an azalea leaf between our fence gates. Then another one. Then we're going to place a jungle leaf. Then back to azalea, we'll go 1, 2 azalea. And then underneath we'll finish with a jungle leaf. And finally, come to the back of the build in front of this wall, we'll do a glowberry with another one, and you can shear the bottom one, and then we will bone meal the top one. Then just up here we'll do another glowberry, and you can shear it. And let's do some more decorating. So staying at the back of the build, we're going to come along to this section here, and we'll knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. We'll do a coarse dirt there. And another one, and then 1, 2, 3 rooted dirt. In here you can do a sea lantern, so that doesn't need to be a sea lantern. You can use any light emitting block that you like. We'll put some moss carpet on top, and then right here we're going to put a beehive, and we'll do an oak trapdoor underneath. And then looking from this side, hold shift, we'll do 2 oak trapdoors, and then flick them up, and same thing here, 2 oak trapdoors, and flick them up, and we'll put some brown carpet on top. And I really recommend getting a beehive with a bee inside, so it'll just be cute to have a bee flying around, and you'll get the nice honey coming out the front of that. Then look over to our staircase here. On this side we're going to do a composter, and we'll do another one right there, and both of these will have 2 flowering azalea leaves. And then each side of these slabs, we're going to place an azalea leaf. This one will have short grass in front, and this one will have short grass just on the diagonal. And in front of the grass, we're going to knock out that block, do a sea lantern with moss carpet. And I also want to place a moss carpet there, but no sea lantern for that one. Then we'll knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. We're going to place 3 rooted dirt like that, and 3 coarse dirt like that. And then just 2 blocks over from that bit of grass, we will do a sea lantern and moss carpet. And behind this azalea leaf, we will do a jungle leaf. Then we'll do a barrel straight up with a barrel lying on its side. Then from this direction, another barrel on its side. Then over here, we're going to do 2 azalea leaves, then skip a block, do another, and we'll knock out that block and place another. Then grab flowering azalea leaves, we'll go 1, 2, and then we will put a jungle leaf on top right there. We're going to knock out these 2 blocks, and we'll place in sea lanterns with moss carpet, and we'll do a piece of grass. And to the right of this, we're going to do a composter, then a barrel facing straight up with a flower pot and a birch sapling. We'll do 2 azalea leaves, then a flowering azalea leaf. In front, 2 jungle leaves and a piece of grass right there. And then on top of this sandstone block, we'll do an azalea leaf with 1 in front and 2 beside it. Then we'll do a decorated pot. Hold shift, put a flower pot on top with a dead bush inside. Hold shift again, and we'll do 2 flowering azalea leaves. Then we'll do a sea lantern in the ground with some moss carpet on top. Then we'll do a stone button, and we'll place a composter behind it, and then just fill up this composter until you get the nice white texture on top. And that's how it should look when you're done. So then we're going to look toward the front of the build. We'll put a fern next to the composter. Then over here we're going to do some azalea leaves and another one, and then we'll do a moss block with a rose bush on top. Then a decorated pot, we'll knock out that block, place in some coarse dirt with short grass on top. Then back to azalea leaves, we'll do 1 in front of the grass, 1 just below the window, and 1 on the end. Then grab flowering azalea leaves, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then on the end here, we'll knock out that block. We'll put in some rooted dirt with grass. Okay, now starting in front of our fern, we're going to knock out that block, then another, and a third, then 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 7th, we'll do a sea lantern with moss carpet on top and grass in front. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3 coarse dirt, 2 rooted dirt, and a coarse dirt. On top of that grass block, we're going to do some moss carpet. Over here, we'll do a stone button, then a flower pot with a cactus. Okay, now we're going to swing around to the right-hand side. We're going to place a stripped spruce log just diagonally out from that corner with a spruce trapdoor on top. Then diagonally out from this corner, we'll do the exact same thing. Then we're going to do an azalea leaf, then a flowering azalea, then 1, 2, 3 azalea leaves with an extra one there and one in front, then 2 flowering, 2 regular azalea leaves, and a flowering azalea leaf. Now in front of these leaf blocks, we're just going to place spruce signs all the way along. When you get to that one poking out, just skip it and we will finish right there. Okay, now we're going to start building our tree. So I want you to swing all the way around to this side of the build, and just diagonally from this piece of grass, we're going to put a spruce fence, and we're going to place 9 in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On top of that, we'll do 2 mangrove leaves and an oak leaf. Okay, put your back to the building, and starting on the 3rd fence up, we'll do an oak leaf with another oak leaf on top, then 2 mangrove leaves, an oak leaf, 2 mangrove, and an oak. And starting in the same spot, looking from this side, we'll do an oak leaf, then 2 mangrove, 2 oak, a mangrove, and an oak. And then from this side, we're going to start 1 block higher. We'll do an oak, then a mangrove, then an oak, then 2 mangrove, and an oak. And then from this side, starting on the 3rd fence up, we're going to do 2 oak, then a mangrove and an oak, then 2 mangrove, then an oak, then a mangrove. Okay, I've placed some lapis blocks in just so it's a bit easier to see where I'm placing these leaf blocks. So we're at the back of the build looking toward the front. So this one is going to be a mangrove leaf. The next 2 are both mangrove, then this one is an oak, and then down here we'll do an oak, then a mangrove, then an oak, then a mangrove. And then if we come to the front of the build, looking toward the back, I've placed in some more lapis blocks. So what we're going to do is do oak and oak with a mangrove right there. And then on this side, it's mangrove, mangrove with an oak on top. All right, that's our tree finished. So now I want you to come along to these barrels at the back of the build. We're going to place a campfire there and another one, then look in this direction and place a 3rd, and you can put all of those out with your shovel. Then I want you to come to the inside, and we're going to place some campfires in here. It might be easier to flick those trapdoors up. We're going to do 1 campfire in that direction and 1 in that direction. And then we can put those out as well. If you're wondering why I used redstone lamps, it's just because they're black around the edges, so you're not going to see a flash of sea lantern or anything in there. Okay, look over to our staircase, and underneath the bottom stair, we're going to place a stone block, and we'll do another one in that corner. Then in front of this stone block, we're going to place 4 stripped spruce logs, then grab some oak planks. We're going to place 2 right there, 1 up the top, and 1, 2, 3 right here. Then grab spruce planks starting on the stone. We're going to build that all the way up to the ceiling, and the same thing on top of that stone. And then we'll put 2 across the top. Then right here, we're going to do 2 spruce slabs. We'll do a brain coral fan and 3 sea pickles. Then hold shift, and against those trapdoors, place 2 spruce trapdoors. Then we'll do another 2 on each side like that, then place in spruce doors and open them up. And then you can look up to the right hand corner. We'll do a spruce fence with a lantern. Then we're going to place 2 more spruce fences there, then skip a block and place another 2. Then holding shift, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 spruce trapdoors and another 3 right there. So we're just making a table. Each side of the table, we're going to do a scaffolding, and we'll put bamboo trapdoors on top. Then look over to our back door on the stone. We'll do 2 brown carpet. Then next to our stairs, we'll do 2 birch trapdoors, and then place 2 birch doors like that and open them up. And we're going to do the exact same thing at the front door. So 2 brown carpet, we'll do our birch trapdoors, then place our 2 doors and open them up. And just to the left of our fireplace, we're going to do a cauldron right there with a tripwire hook above it. And then on this shelf, we'll do a flower pot with a fern and 1, 2, 3 candles. Then look over to this corner. We're going to do an oak plank, then a bookshelf, then a chiseled bookshelf, and we'll put a lounge above this stone. So look toward our fireplace, place a dark oak stair, then one in that direction, and a third like that. And if you look up, we're going to place spruce stairs upside down and just wrap them around the corner like that. Then right in the corner here, we're going to place a lantern, then a flower pot with some bamboo and flowering azalea leaves, and then on top of the stone and sea lantern, we're going to place 6 green carpet. All right, now we can head upstairs and we're going to look at this window here, and we're going to put a chest below it. So we're going to use crafters. So we're going to look in this direction, place a crafter, look in the other direction, place another one so it looks like we've got handles. Then holding shift, we'll do 2 light grey carpet on top. We'll do a scaffolding next to that with a lantern. Then turn to your right and look over the corner where our door is. We're going to put our back to the wall and jump up and place 2 looms. Then holding shift, we'll put an end rod right there with a polished diorite slab on top. Then holding shift, we'll do 2 oak buttons. And on top of this cabinet, we'll do a flower pot with a fern. And then we'll look over to this corner here, and we're going to build another one of these, but it's only going to be 1 block long. So we'll hold shift, put our oak button on the front, and we'll do a flower pot with a fern. Then on the center of this wall, this is a mouthful, waxed, exposed, chiseled copper. So that's what I want you to place, 2 of those with a mangrove fence each side. The mangrove fences will have lightning rods on top. And then we're going for waxed, exposed copper trapdoors. That is a mouthful, though. Got to change the name. But we'll put 2 of them, and then slightly lower, we'll do 2 more trapdoors. Then we'll do a flower pot on this side with a white flower in that. And in front of this, we're going to do 2 light grey copper beds, and then 2 more exposed copper trapdoors, and you can flick those up. Then look over to our staircase, we'll do 2 oak fences, then an oak fence gate and another oak fence. Then grab dark oak trapdoors, and just above our fence we'll place one there with another one beside it. We'll do a flower pot with a red mushroom and 3 white candles. And just to the left, we're going to place a lounge underneath this window. So look to the side, do an acacia stair, then another one and a third. Then in the corner, do a flower pot with a bamboo and a flowering azalea leaf. And finally, you can come back downstairs, and just to the left of the front door, you can place 2 temporary blocks, and we're just going to place any painting that you like. I think I like that one. It's nice and simple for a simple cottage. And that is it. That is how to build my Tuscan cottage. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope even more that you love having this build in your world. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.